Hey crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa. I am so behind on all my projects that I have been wanting to share. So I'm playing catch up right now after getting sick. You guys, I went through it and I'm finally feeling somewhat better now. I think I'm like 80% better. Okay, so you guys know that I'm participating in Frank Garcia's design team. He's got a couple girls that he sent out his new collection to, and I absolutely love it, you guys. I want to hoard it. I want to put it away and not use it so that I'll have it forever because it is so pretty. There's so many elements. I'm not sure if you guys have ordered it, but my first project, I'm going to have to lean this to the side, is this really cute little cart. It's kind of big. I'm trying to adjust my camera here. My table's a hot mess because, you know, Halloween and all my projects that I'm trying to catch up and create videos for. So I'm gonna probably post a bunch. So this is a cute little like flower cart. I can't remember what it's called. It's a woodsy and it's a Mente paper collection, and this is what it looks like. It comes in this big, I think I might have shown it, but anyways, it has like, it pops out of the big 12 by 12 wooden like things. But I painted it. I actually have this old paint that my friend, I used to work with him at the hospital, and he retired, and his wife is an amazing artist. She paints the most beautiful pictures. And so she gave me so much of her paints, and I used this and mixed it with like the teal color, and it gave it this real pretty iridescent look to it. And so I added glitter here, and then I can't remember which glitter it is. It's like a super fine glitter. You can find it at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby in the glitter section. And then I did cover this with paper, and I added some of the flowers here on the edges here. I didn't do much. I think it would be fun to add like some kind of like white texture medium. I just don't have anything. There are some fabrics that were included in our design kit, so I added these cute little parcels is what I try to do, and glued them down. But it's just foam that I cut in little squares and then folded the fabric around it. I love how that turned out. I kept the back simple because I'm actually going to lean this up against the wall where I'm displaying it. And then I added these cute little ephemera circles that come with the collection. I thought it'd be fun to put it in here and have it hanging. And then I added these cute little glitter bottles. These are from the Dollar Tree, and again, I just dabbed it with the sponge, and then added this fun glitter that matched the collection. And now I'm going to sit them in there, and I'll have, I don't know if you guys can see that, but they'll sit in there, and then when I display it, it's super cute. Okay, the next thing I did, excuse me, is this gigantic frame, you guys. Oh my gosh, I absolutely loved how this turned out. The idea popped into my head because, I mean, it's been a while since I made this, and I just can't remember who it was that I saw that they had a frame and it had like a clear backing. And so I thought what I would do is put this, I haven't finished it off, but I hot glued this lace fabric that I have. And then I took sequins and glued like a seed bead to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. And just kind of put them here and there. And then I took ScrapDiva Designs Victorian oval die set, and I actually cut it out, and I was going to do a shaker, but I realized I was going to cover it. So then I decided to just leave it. But I used this fun glitter paper that I absolutely love. And now I'm kind of hoarding it because I don't want to use it up. But Michael's has it in their shop, and look at this. It is just so pretty. But this color really like stands out with this collection, as well as the other green. And so I put a little bit of that in there. And I did the same thing with the paint. I used that pearlescence paint and then added some, oh, what is it called? I have it right here. I took the Victorian velvet and I stamped it on a clear acetate sheet, and then I sprayed it with water. And then I got a paintbrush and just kind of dabbled it all over after the paint had dried, so that it gave it like this tarnish like paint to look. And then I try to see if I could find some crackle paint from Tim Holtz, but the stuff I had in my stash, you guys, I don't know if it's so bad. It is so old, like I'm talking 10 years old. And so when I pulled it out, it was not working. Look at this. It was not working. So I was like, okay, I realized later on that you're supposed to put like a little plastic film over it to kind of help protect it. And I did not. So it dried out. And so I'm just kind of bummed about that. But then I added some of the flowers here, and some of the rhinestones are so pretty. They're like little bubbles. So I put them around. I did some of the ephemera here, the little puffy stickers. And I added sequins here and here, like little scattered around. And then, of course, I had to put a bow up here. And then I decided to add the butterfly. I'm not crazy about that, but I do love the way it turned out, though. So I'm thinking I'm going to hang this on my wall somewhere. If not, it'll end up in my Etsy shop, which I am going to update everything because I need to clear out stuff. And then I decided to make these fun projects. I wanted to use the ephemera more, but I feel like I'm horrible at using the ephemera. I want to fussy cut everything out because the designs give so much detail that it looks so pretty when you fussy cut it out. Anyways, I did a wand. I had this straw that I was clearing out stuff, and I can't remember what was on it, fell off. And so then I'm like, I'm going to make a little wand. Again, I used Erica's Victorian oval shape. And what I did was I did layer it up with foam, and I was going to make another shaker, but decided against it because I wanted the hot air balloons to kind of stand out and not have anything in there. And so I just decided not to do that. But I did add all these rhinestones around the border here of the frame. I added another one of these butterflies. This one comes from the ephemera pack. I want to say the hot air balloons, I fussy cut them out. And then I added some lace in here, or not lace, tulle in here that I like ripped up. So it kind of has this tarnished edge to it. I don't know if you guys can tell that. And then I added some little fussy cutout pieces. And I try to cut the oval shape to where you could have a pretty design in the background. So I definitely love the way that turned out. This paper collection, you guys, is awesome. And the flowers, of course. I know like a lot of the girls that are on the Prima team, they add a lot of like white like paste and throw in some pearls. But I'm not there yet. Like I don't like the mess. I'm not going to lie. And I don't have the patience for it to dry. I think that's more my problem. Now, this one, I just wanted to make a frame. I think I want to add this to a cover of an album that is, you know, maybe a 6x6 or 8x8. I think it would be so pretty on the cover. Anyways, this one, I wanted to add this fun trim here. This is a ruffle that is for like a little kid dress or to add to something. I have this big old stash that I was gifted by my stepmother-in-law's mom when they put her in a home. She had a lot of fabric and a lot of different sewing things. So they were kind enough to let me go through it and take what I wanted. Here, I did use the acetate sheet. I just didn't add sequins. I don't know why. I think I forgot to do that because I actually put layers inside of it. You guys can't tell because I ended up covering it. And then I don't know, you guys, my mind, I don't know where it was at, but I should have added sequins, like some gold sequins in there. And then I fussy cut out the little cherries and the little girl. She is so cute, you guys. She's so cute. And then more flowers up here. These are so pretty. And then another little tag here. And again, like that glitter paper. I absolutely love it, you guys. So those were those projects. And then the latest thing that I finished up, I was so behind with getting sick, was we got molds. And I'm kind of new to them, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have no clue exactly how to best approach the molds. I went and bought a tub of air dry clay, and then I've seen other people use resin, which I'm thinking, oh, that would have been cool, but I don't even play with resin because that's another thing that I have not wanted to get into, because I know if I get into it, I go into hyper like fixation mode, and the next thing you know, I'm up to my eyeballs and stuff. And anyways, but I took the little hedgehog here, and what I did was I covered it with gesso, and then I took watercolors, because I don't know, I saw a YouTube video. I was watching YouTube videos trying to find ideas on how to go about it. And they used watercolor. Now, the only thing I forgot was to seal it. So the color might fade, or if water hits it, it might come off. So I'm a newbie. But I added some fun little, you know, fussy cutout little words or little ladybug, and then I added the flowers, and of course I made it a little tag. And then look at these little cherry charms. I can't remember where I got them, but I remembered I had them in my stash, so I might have ordered them on Ali. That's usually where I go to find random things. And of course this tool, you guys, I love this tool. This is like one of my most favorite tools that I like have stashed from when Joann's was still around. Don't remind me, guys. Okay, and then the other one that I did was the little swan, and this one again I didn't seal it as well, but what I did was I painted it with the gesso, a white gesso, and then I took some brown and kind of brushed it on and then rubbed it off, so it kind of left a stain. And then I obviously like did the little eye and the beak in this orange color, and then I added just a few little elements. I didn't put any of the flowers. I felt like they just didn't work, so I fussy cut out paper flowers instead, and then put the butterflies. These are all fussy cut out of the paper collection because there's a page that has all the butterflies, so I did that. And then I did a tag, and on this one I did an eyelet that has the solid piece but on the back. I love this paper, you guys. This is so pretty. And you have like the dot, like the splatter paint on there. Is so pretty. So these are my Frank Garcia projects, you guys. I wish I could set up to do tutorials on how I make this stuff, but I am not set up for that. Especially when I'm like trial and error. Anyways, if you guys like any of the stuff, I'm going to link it all in the description box. I do have a discount code PINK810 for 10% off anything in the shop. So right now that there's all kinds of stuff, you guys should definitely take advantage of that. But come back for some more projects soon. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.